Alright, and hello, welcome back to Satisfactory, my rascals. This is what I've been up to while I've been off camera. I've done some bits and bobs to the factory. It's now looking a bit better, no longer looks like it's from the early access of the game, which is about 10 times better than it once was. I'm still currently doing some decorating, and I need to make it so I can have access to up there without having to use my jetpack or run all the way around, so I can actually get into my factory and up to the top level without any form of issues. So yeah. So we have come out looking for summer sloops, and on my explorations I have come across my rotor factory. Now obviously this thing is a bit ugly, out of date, it's a mess, it needs completely reworking. We are going to sort this out in the future. I mean, explain to me why I have fuel going into my generators. Something went wrong and I don't know what has happened, but yes. So I've gone on an adventure to find summer sloops. I found a couple on my adventures. Here is me finding one. Here we go. Oh! So let's actually pick this thing up so we can finally get some more of these things in our life. So we found my factory that generates actual power. Sadly, it has no water. So it's time to try and get this up and running again to produce the power that we need, and so we can actually have electricity at the base. Continuing to explore, I discovered new and amazing things that shocked me massively.
What the hell is that?
Oh no, this is horrible!
Now let's move past whatever that was. We need to find water. Where I can place this. It's very difficult. It doesn't seem like anywhere around here will let me build water, like inlets. Anyway, this is going to be a bit of a problem if you ask me. After finding somewhere I can finally build my water inlets, I started building and getting the pipes up towards the reactor. Not long before getting completely distracted by the wildlife once again. Very interesting.
Whoa. What is that thing? It's huge!
So, back at the oil production facility, we are building our alien power augmenter. I've just unlocked that in the research table, so we're going to put this down. We'll finally get some good amount of power, hopefully, and these are free power, which is even better for what we want to do. I mean, the more of these I could have, the better, but currently we haven't got enough summer sloops to build any more than just the one, so one will do. It's a nice good bit of power for free, so we can't complain. So we're going to get these up and running nicely. Perfect. And we're going to put a little entryway there, so if we wanted to we could add the inlet for its extra power production that it could do. I'm not sure if I ever will get around to that, just because it is quite expensive and time consuming. Put these in, build that up, more windows here, just to make it look a bit nicer. Honestly, I like the look of these machines, and the sounds that they make are really cool. So I'm just going to get this all finished up, and I will see you in a minute for... This machine's sounds are absolutely incredible. Sadly, my game audio did not get recorded for any of these clips, so here is my own interpretation of how it sounds. I hope you like it. Right, so I've just changed the floor just on this little bit, just so it looks a bit nicer. I like how even though I've had to turn the graphics down on my PC that's ancient, all of that still reflects so lovely. Oh, look at the thing flying in the reflection too. Oh, it's gone. That's so cool. Alright, we are here. We are connecting up the power poles. Hopefully they make enough oomph for the water to get up there. I could not work out for the life of me what was going on with this bloody water inlet. It for some reason was saying there was water in the pipes but not actually giving the water to the reactor. I potentially just didn't trip the power back online. So I'm currently going down and I'm going to add some power cells to my water inlets. After realising they've got more than enough power, they should be working. So I did that. Now they don't have enough power, so I had to add another little reactor to it. Plumb that in, and then got some fuel. Power has been restored. Hallelujah. Trains are running, nuclear waste is flowing. Excellent. And then straight away, attacks from the wildlife. Goodbye. Oh! That'll teach you to mess with the rascal. Hallelujah, we got rid of him.
Oh no! There's Melanie. That's a shame, she was really nice.
Come on. 2 more pumps to go. Those words
Yeah, boy.
are things that shouldn't be spoken very often. So the water is arriving. Hallelujah. We're about to get more power. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Here it is. Oh, it's shut off. 300 a minute. And it's consuming a lot more than that, right? So we need to bring the power consumption down on this for its water usage. So bring that down, and then we can underclock it a little and have it still slightly overclocked, giving us still more power than obviously nothing like we once had. But now our factory is running, and once we hook it back up to the oil generators, we will be back at the max power that this would have been producing on its own anyway. We have finally got the factory back online. Would you look at that? We have more power than what we use massively. The downside is that's because half the machines don't work anymore or produce anything because they're either clogged, or the recipes have changed, or they don't exist, or there is no resource nodes giving them ways to actually make anything. But don't worry, we'll get that fixed at some point, and we'll actually have a factory that will actually be a factory rather than just a building with machines in it that don't do anything. So I've been a bit busy. I have got the plates set up to just be crafted for now, just so we can get to the first tier with the space elevator. So it's a bit behind, as you can imagine, with the fact that I did used to have this produced a long time ago, or at least whatever the crafting recipe used to be. So I'm working on this, getting it up and going. So I'm just going to send it now. It's all done. Look at it. Absolutely amazing. Finally there. Finally got to phase 1, even though we've definitely beat phase 1 a long time ago. But yes, this is it. Sent. A video. Don't care about your project assembly right now. So now we are going to try and get as many of the tiers unlocked inside of the hub that we can. They're all quite cheap. I've got all the resources to do them all, so I've got them all done, and now we're up to date mostly. So I've discovered something quite dramatic about this factory. I have 100 minutes until I run out of fuel approximately for the nuclear reactors, and once that is done, the factory shuts down once again. So I need to rush these other materials to get this up and running. So we can unlock nuclear power, but I don't know what phase nuclear power is in. I need to be able to actually make the fuel, because now it requires some sort of other recipe, which I don't know what it... Oh my goodness, I wonder what that noise was. But without it, we can't keep fueling the nuclear power, because they used to use 2 recipes to build it, but I need some sort of a liquid plus 2 things. So I don't actually know how you do it. Yeah. Is it a train? Toot toot to you too. Goodbye. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit of an issue. So we need to make these next things. So we need to look at how we craft them, because I have no idea. Let me just pop these away. Got given a nuke in our Christmas thing. How lovely. Yep, there we go. So power may be online, but it seems to only be temporary. And a lot of this machinery needs to go, because a lot of it is pointless. This is about the only segment which is doing anything, which I feel like I might have to make bigger. So we are going to investigate the screw machine part of the factory, as it's not producing enough screws. I can see why. There's not a lot going on here. There's a lot in storage. So we're going to have to change this. We're going to upgrade it and make it a lot better. It's going to change a lot, and eventually this whole room is going to be something else entirely. But for now, I'm going to try and up the screw production. So just clear out these trees, because they seem to be everywhere. You know, it's been a few years, and clearly in 6 years, trees on this planet just grow exponentially, much quicker than the ones on Earth. So even if you clear the whole planet, you get some trees back by the time you're done. Excellent. So we'll just get rid of these. Right, so I've cleared out the room and just decorated it a little bit, just so it feels a bit more. I've realised that the grass kind of cuts through here, which is a little annoying, but it's fine. So we've got 3 lines in. So we're going to try and split that into as many rods as possible. Now, I don't know what the production is on the other side of this. It can always be changed anyway, we can upgrade that. So for now we're just going to make a massive rod machine.
Nice.
So I've discovered my stator factory, and it is just one machine. This is going to need an upgrade. I was thinking there's one more thing that we do need to just make quickly. This is one of the biggest problems that I'm having at the moment, is not having enough concrete on me. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hook that up there, and that's just going to upload a good chunk of concrete. There we go, got 3 on there, already 4. You can upgrade the speed, but it's not necessary really, is it? Excellent, so we've got infinite concrete now on hand, pretty much, whenever we need it. Ready for doing more things at this factory. So the main facility has mostly been cleared out, so I've got to get rid of all this, because I only have 1 Caterian deposit nearby. It means that this is completely useless, so that needs to go. All this is going to go. Going to get rid of all the belts so they're all clear, because they're all full of things that I don't need right now. That is my temporary storage, so we'll go down there now with my trusty new lift. Will do. There's elevator music. I did not know that. That's quite cool. So I mostly cleared all this out. I've got a few little bits to finish around in these. Like some of the extra storage that's just lying around needs to get moved just up to the back here. So I'm going to be doing that now. And then all this will be cleared out, ready for the new improved factory. I realised a lot of it on the other side needs sorting as well. To be honest, most of this factory is probably going to get destroyed. So, yeah, sad days. So I have cleared out all of the machines, sorted out the walls. I just need to finish with the lights and how I'm going to do them, because they're a bit, I mean, they're not what I expected really when I first wanted to unlock them. Could you be quiet? I don't want the central ones, but then the path's in the way. I mean, it does light up underneath, so it's not the end of the world. So maybe I might just do them either side. Align the center up with that theme. Just try and see. So we are placing in the lights just to get it all lit up in here, just to give it an idea of what I'm going to want to do when I get it sorted. Just going to grab resources, because clearly I don't have anything on me at any point in this game. So trying to measure them up, get them lined up, and then I can start placing new ones once I get rid of the old ones. Right, so we're going to have a nice column of lights that go down the whole central path of the factory. When we get the new main boss put in for all the more advanced level of factories. So we're going to want them to be our late game items that get sent off to the space elevator, so we can actually progress and actually get through this game, so we're no longer stuck without anything and we're so far behind. I want this place to look good though at the same time. We don't want ugly, we want nice. We're getting rid of the spaghetti where we can, because we know how everyone feels about the spaghetti. And I'm sorry.
No need to shout. No need to yell. No need to have a riot. Shut your eyes. Take a deep breath. Oh, you've gone all quiet.
This bit here is a bit of a mess, but that's fine. We'll get that sorted eventually. We'll decide how we're going to build our first lot of machines in here and how we're going to plumb it in to the rest of the factory. And also, we're going to work on the rest of the factory. I think for today, that will be it. I mean, I've been making this now for the past, since the first episode went up, I've been recording this. So I hope you have enjoyed today. I shall see you next time I play Factorio. Oh my goodness, that's the wrong game. Satisfactory. Yes, that's the game. So I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Do you want to go? Oh, that didn't stick to him. Oh, that didn't stick to you either. Maybe did that one. Where did you go? Right, click. Okay, this is not gonna go well. I mean, why am I so terrible at aiming? There we go. And oh, goodbye. There was some sort of an incident. Goodness.